Halo, kembali lagi sama gue di Valas Skatepunk, Kraus atau disingkat VLSP. Hari ini gue akan memainkan game Red Dead Redemption atau singkat RDR. Gue ngikat tuh. Kali ini gue akan menuju misi si Bonnie itu yang ditandai peta I. Gue langsung ini udah ya salah. Sorry. Ini orang ngapain? Oh, si muka mang panasan sama mang gue panasan sini. Oke, kita taruh kudanya situ, kita parkirkan. Iya, asik banget musiknya bro. Ngomong-ngomong masalah musik, bahaya juga sih musik volumenya gitu. Ini aja lah, soalnya kalau main karena musiknya tuh gimana ya, hambar gitu, cuman kayak makan nasi tok rasanya. Woman and Kettle. Oh, ini pasti orang imbalan.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life.
Dia ngomongnya kecepatan nggak sih?
I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Jadi ceritanya si lupa gue namanya. Nama karakternya gue aja gue lupa, astaga. Jadi kehidupannya ini sungguh
Alright,
sedih
let's head
gitu.
over to the cow pen. It's about time a budding
Terakhir,
farmer such as yourself learned how to herd
ibunya
cattle.
pas dia lahir, ibunya meninggal. Ayahnya ini tahu
Thank
ayahnya
you
tuh
for
nggak ya?
telling me all that back there. It must have been
Kayaknya
hard for you.
nggak tahu lah.
Hope you understand now
Belum
why
pernah
I've
ngeliat
been playing
ayahnya.
my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know
Terus,
you had a wife and child. Then
selama
again, I don't
hidup,
think I ever asked. They're
dia ini
You're lucky to
jatuh
have a man
ke
like
apa?
you.
Ke
I
geng,
ain't so sure about that. But thank
merampok
you.
segala macam.
Yeah.
Pokoknya melakukan tindakan-tindakan kriminal lah gitu. Anaknya, anak perempuannya mati.
Hey,
Get behind the herd. That should
Gila,
start them
sedih
moving in
banget.
the right direction.
Ibunya
Assuming they
prostitusi
aren't put off by your smell.
atau bisa dibilang PSK. Gila,
Come on, boy.
susah banget nih balas satu yang tenang nih.
Stay behind them, Mr. Marston.
How are you today? Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Pipi,
Welcome down the
pipi.
road, Mr. Marston.
move
Hurry
it.
up.
Don't let go.
Oh iya, Pipi.
Look at the cowboy.
Go. Move. Let's go.
Get right in the
Fuck, susahnya minta
way.
ampun. Woi.
Move. Come on.
Woi, sana woi, sana woi.
Come on.
Eh,
Come on. No stopping. Let's go.
Bang, sekap ini susah banget.
Whoa there.
Aduh, woi.
Let's go. Come on.
Susah banget
Let's move
arahnya.
here, my four-legged friends.
Kok gue dapat kuda ini? Seharusnya kan kuda warna
Come
hitam
on.
gitu yang
Let's
kuat
go.
gitu.
Let's go. Get going. Come on.
Cepet, lu mau dimakan serigala lu sini, coyote. Ayo karakter bos
Let's go.
yang udah kesana semua deh. Jangan 5 ya bilang. Oh iya 5.
Whoa, whoa.
Susahnya ngebalas zaman dulu kayak kuda.
Whoa. Move. Yeah.
Ayo gerak. Cemet.
Come on.
Gue harus gerak deh. Wow.
Yeah.
He's just showing off,
Anjir,
man.
5 aja susah.
Alright, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
Hampir 5 aja susah, apalagi banyak ini.
Keep it
Mungkin
moving.
dibantuin.
Sweep back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Move it up. Let's go. Get a move on.
Masuk posisi.
Barney's gonna love this. Watch for the runner. Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
Oke, akhirnya setelah perjuangan yang berat,
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
udah ditutup ya bagus ya.
Whoa, Annabelle, whoa.
Come on.
Selanjutnya kita ke misi siapa lagi ya? Misi si Bone aja lah yang dekat.
Few inches later.
Kita menunjukkan lagi misi si Boni. Duh, susah ya kalau pas gue lagi main sambil ngerekam tuh beda. Tapi pas gue lagi nggak main itu, tuh Pasti kalau ngomong apa aja bisa keluar gitu. Apa masih grogi ya? Oh, kita suruh apa? Menjinakkan kuda.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter
senyum
informed
siapanya?
me that
Bonia.
you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought,
10
we had
tahun
smallpox, terrible winters.
dia bertarung dengan Indian, suku
Very
Indian.
more my children
Udah
I
aja.
raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on,
Rambut
boy.
belakang anjir.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite
Disisir
pastime.
nenek.
Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use.
Waktunya
That ranch hand said there's a pack of
kita
wild horses nearby.
menangkap kudaku.
Come on, boy.
Suara gue pasti jelek ya. Aduh. Kayak acara nyanyi pula gue.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the
Kudanya
government's
pas
doing,
jalan perang
sir.
tadi tek tek
Ain't
tek tek.
theories, Mr. Marston.
Apa ya?
I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater.
Kayak
Ain't
tidak
exactly a
apa?
state secret who sent you.
Well,
Aku
is he
kecil-kecil
wrong?
rasanya kita.
I saw those men from the train.
Kayak manusia berjalan kerikil, berjalan kerikil.
Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you
Betul tuh,
have, the more
politik
you
tuh nggak usah
want.
dibahas mumet.
And there's few
Urusnya
men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this
Sing,
country a
Morris,
woman could do
politik
much
tuh.
better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Perjalanannya bakal jauh ini.
There they are! Let's
Oh,
get
jadi aku nih.
after them!
Rope one of them for me, Marston.
Come on.
Ganti oh.
Whoa there!
Come on.
Throw that damn rope, Marston.
Nggak dapat anjir. Come on.
Whoa!
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso. All
Ini
right,
dapat.
coming to help you.
Dapat lo kok dapat ini. Sama aja pun.
Now's your chance, boy. Get on it.
You'll
This
have
one ain't
this in
going
no
nowhere.
time!
That's it. Now hold on to it.
lagi bro. Come on.
Come on in, cowboy.
That's it! Don't give up!
Susah teman-teman.
You're doing fine!
Let's see it, boy.
Harus tengah-tengah badannya tuh. Fuck teman-teman.
Come on, nearly
Pusing mataku anjir.
Nicely done, boy.
Akhirnya.
Come on.
Suruh naikin kuda
Mount
kita.
up, Marston. You leave this one to me. I think that's enough activity for
buat
a
dia.
like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
What are you waiting for? Come on then! Let's see if you can get another one!
Suruh lagi kita
Not one
ngapain.
of them!
Yeah.
Oke, iya Bonnie. Sabar. Dia mau ngincar yang beda lagi, yang putih. Dapat duluan.
Jump on! I've got a feeling this is
Tahan.
That's it! Lean with them!
Dari tahan Bonnie aja suruh nahan.
Come on.
Come on. Jangan jatuh, come on.
Oh, shit. I got you now.
Come on, bertahanlah. Ih, alah, anjir, udah dapet aja kan. Anjing pala gue pusing, udah. Mohon maaf.
You're a regular Bronco buster, city boy! Nice work! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Let's go.
Udah gitu Ton.
I like
Kalau
your
nggak
father.
salah,
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a
suka,
lot
bukan
anymore.
berarti homo
You
ya.
have
Cuma
enough. It's one that gets
respect
so
itu
many
dia
folks
ngomong.
in
Kan
trouble.
homo pula
It'll
dulu.
sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy at Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a naturalist? Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never
Apa
did
lagi
tell
nih?
me why you were never married.
Oh, gue tahu nih, jangan-jangan yang paling jauh itu
Sure ask a lot.
yang sampai ke Armadillo.
Surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's
Oh
a
iya
little,
betul di Armadillo ini.
countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of
Sama duit
cheap
Paul gitu.
governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Keren ya. Bus. Oh, keren
In
banget ya
many
anjir.
ways, my wife is kind of like you,
Ooh.
Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
Keren
She's
Paul.
always been a woman in a man's
Dengan
world.
kibasan rambut, kudanya berlari pas pula matahari situ.
Ranch hands up ahead.
Anjir, keren banget Beautiful. Oh, yang teman-temannya.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Come on. Yeah.
Ini kuda kayak main GTA rasanya anjir. Oh, ini sebentar.
Easy. Whoa.
Oh enggak, nih suruh jebak ini.
Come on.
Oh iya kan, suruh jebak. Jebak kudanya.
Hey,
Yo,
come.
mana lu? Hello. Mau kemana lu?
Just herd them that way, and they should run
Kemana
right
lu
into
pada?
it. Move!
Yeah. Whoa. Come on. That's it. Come on, easy up now. Easy. Whoa.
Ini kerja cuman gue sendiri nih. Jangan gue bantuin gue nih. Jangan gue doang.
Come on.
Kerja kelompok yang kerja cuman gue doang, asem.
Slow up.
Udah stuck.
Come on.
Yuk sekali lagi masuk, oi.
Move.
Itu masuk lurus. Akhirnya kan kambing kan.
Looks like we
Kerja
got a
kelompok
lot
yang
of them.
kerja gue
What
doang.
magnificent animals they are.
Si Baninya memang tai.
Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back. Get after him!
Come on.
Hemat kudanya kencang banget nih. Iya, bagus. Oke. Sampai salah ngomong gue.
Let's go.
Sini weh. Sini.
Slow it up.
Om kasih permen loh.
Let's go.
Sini sama Om kasih permen. Permen rumput enak loh. Oh, sini woi. Woi.
Whoa there.
Astaga, sini woi. Kok muter-muter tau? Anjir, muter-muter tau deh. Ih, di mata anjir. Susahnya pusing pala gue. Emet. Sini bentar, pala gue pusing. Akhirnya dapat juga gue kan.
Yeah. Easy there.
Ini
Come on. Come on.
akan
Here
gue
we go.
lepas tuh.
It's all right. You're mine now.
Udah tenang, Om kasih permen enak loh permennya. Anjing.
Whoa. Relax
Anjing
now.
kelantang, aduh.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Udah muter-muter sampai ini pusing malah gue ya, su.
Wild.
Akhirnya
Come on.
aku dulu. Kok putih kudanya? Tapi sebelumnya dapat kuda hitam loh, ini kok putih ya?
We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
Kok putih ya?
Let's go.
Setengah dua ekor. Itu kuda hitam. Oke, sampai di sini aja video kali ini. Sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Ciao, ciao.